Hello again. So today we are going to continue exercise 6.1. So far what we did, we found the net price, we saw the definition for list price, rate of discount, amount of discount. Now in the same exercise we have the discount series. So what is the discount series? During the sale you often saw this kind of sale, 50% plus 30%. If you are familiar with this, what does this mean? So there is a series of discounts. So this does not mean we have 80%. This is not 80% discount. Sometimes we see the sale is of 50% plus 50%. This is not actually 100%. These are not equal to this. What does this mean? Let's say we have list price of, we have an item which has a list price of $100. So what we have here, if we apply a series of discounts, okay, 50% and 50%. So how this will apply, how this series of discount apply on $100. So the net price, whenever you want to apply a discount on some amount, we use this formula. This amount will become the list price. Here is the discount percent, rate of discount, and we'll find the net price. So with first, let's say D1, let's say D1 is 50%, then D2 is this 50%. So first we will get 100, 1 minus 50 over 100. You can check, it will give you 50. Now we will apply this 50% on whatever we get here. So the final net price, let's say this is N1, so N2 will be 50, 1 minus D2, the second discount. So this will give you 50, 1 minus 50 divided by 100, which will give you 25. So this 50 plus 50%, if you apply this rate series of discount rates, you will get $75 of discount, not 100%. You get a 75%, we can see here. Okay, now next we may have more than just two. Let's say the series of discount we have, let's say, is 30%, 20%, 10%, 5%, 2%. So how many discounts? First you have to apply 30%, whatever you get, then you will apply 20%, whatever you get you apply 10%, whatever you get you apply 5%, then 2%. Long process, right? So we have a single net price formula with a series of discount. That's N equals L, 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2, 1 minus D3, up to 1 minus Dn, where n is the total number of discounts. This is example 6.1H. This is on page 225. This example is asking us to determine the amount of discount for a $100 list price subject to the discount series of 40%, 12.5%, 8 1 by 3%, and 2%. So we have a list price and we want to apply this series of discounts. So first we will apply 40% on $100. Whatever we get, we will apply 12.5% on that amount, then 8 1 by 3, and at last 2%. But we have the formula. Which formula do we have? This one. How many discounts we have? 1 2 3 4. So I will expand it till 4 discounts. Here we have L, the list price $100. D1 is 40%, so 40 over 100. D2 is 12.5%, so 12.5 over 100. D3 is 8 1 by 3%. So I can convert this. It will give me 8 into 3 plus 1 over 300, and D4 will be 2%, which is 2%, so this, right? So what do we have here? We need to determine the amount of discount, right? So let's find the net price. Net price is going to be this. We have all the values, so N is going to be 101 minus 40 divided by 100, 1 minus 12.5 over 100, 1 minus, so what is this? 8 times 3 plus 1, which will give us 25 over 300, and this is 1 minus 2 over 100. I can plug in whole thing at once in my calculator. See, 100 bracket start, 1 minus 40 divided by 100 bracket close bracket start, 1 minus 12.5 divided by 100 bracket close bracket start, 1 minus 25 divided by 300 bracket close bracket start, 1 minus 2 divided by 100, right, which will give me 47.1625. 47.1625, right? So this is in dollars, so I can round it. 47.16. Now we have N, we have L. If we see the formula of amount of, if we see the previous formulas here, you see the net price is actually N equals L minus amount of discount. N equals L minus amount of discount. So I'm going to plug in the value of N and L here, and then I will find A. We know N equals L minus A, which implies 47.16 equals 100. L is 100, right? Minus A. I can write it as, I can take this minus A on this hand side of equality, it will become positive, and this positive 47.16 to other hand side. So this will give me 100 minus, this was positive here, it will become negative on this hand side. So minus 1, so I get 52.84. I got 52.84. So see, we used this formula to find net price. So after working with series of discounts, now what if we have to find a single rate of discount? Let's say we have a series of discounts, D1, D2, D3 and D4. It's a series of discounts, can be 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, and I want to find just one rate of interest which will do the same thing as these 4 discounts. The formula for that is D equals 1 minus D1 1 minus D2, 1 minus D3, 1 minus D4. Then after this formula we will get a single equivalent rate of discount. This rate of discount will do the same thing as these would do. Let's go to the previous exercise. We have a series of discount 40%, 12.5%, 81 by 3% and 2%, which we applied on $100, right? And we got this net rate, or the amount of interest we got is 52.84. Now let's find a single equivalent rate with the help of this formula of this series of discounts. 1 minus D1 was 1 minus D1 is 40%, 40 over 100, 1 minus 12.5, then 1 minus D3, D3 is this one, 25 over 300, and D4 was 2 over 100, right? Now let's use the calculator. We have, I can plug in whole thing at once. 1 minus bracket start, 1 minus 40 divided by 100, bracket close, bracket start, 1 minus 2 divided by 100, bracket close. I got 528375. I got 0.5 0.528375, 528375. Now I can convert this into percent by multiplying with 100. So this will give me 52.8375%. Now let's apply this rate of discount on this $100, and we'll see we will get this amount. Now applying this D on this list price, the amount of discount will be D times L, 52.8375 divided by 100 times L is, what's L here, 100, right? 100. So I got 52.8375, which is nothing but 52.84. Same. So this is called equivalent rate of discount. Single equivalent rate of discount. Okay, let's do some questions from exercise. Question number 14, exercise 6.1. Determine the single rate of discount first part is 16, 2 by 3% and 7.5%. We have D1, we have D2. So single equivalent rate will be 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2. Here D1 is 16, 2 by 3%. I can convert this into fraction. 16 times 3 plus 2 divided by 3, and when we remove this percent sign we put 2 zeros in denominator, and D2 is simple, 7.5 divided by 100, right? Therefore D is 1 minus D1. We can do this 16 times 3 plus 250. It's 50 over 300. 50 over 300. And this 1 minus 7.5 over 100. This is 1 minus bracket start 1 minus 50 divided by 300 bracket close bracket start 1 minus 7.5 divided by 100 bracket close. I got this 0.229166666, and I can convert this in percent. Just multiply it by 100%. So this will give me 22.916666%. That's it. If question is not asking you to round, do not round. So this was first part of question number 14th. Second is exactly same kind of. I'll show you. So here is the second part. Okay, now let's do question number 16. Question number 16 is a mobile phone is listed for, question number 16 now, a mobile phone is listed for 174 less 16 2 by 3%, 10% and 8%. Now what does this mean? Less this person and this person. This means we have these discounts on this price. So, okay, now the questions are, the first part is what is the net price? First part is what is the net price? We have the formula to find the net price if we have series of discounts. The formula is n equals L 1 minus D1, 1 minus D2 and 1 minus D3. Here we have list price. The mobile phone is listed for this much amount, so list price is 174. D1 is first discount 16 2 by 3. We did it before, so this is nothing but 50 over 300. Then D2 is 10%, so 10 over 100, and D3 is 8%, 8 over 100. So net price will be 174, 1 minus 50 over 300, 1 minus 10 over 100, 1 minus 8 over 100. Let's do this in calculator. 174 bracket start 1 minus 50 divided by 300 bracket close bracket start minus 10 divided by 100 and 1 minus 8 divided by 100, right? Yeah, this gave us $120.06, $120.06. So here is the net price. Second part is what is the total amount of discount allowed? What is the total amount of discount allowed? So what do we need to find? The total amount of discount. We need to find amount of discount. Amount of discount is A. We need to find A. Since we have the formula, since n equals L minus A, right? If you remember, I will give you this formula in formula sheet. we have this formula, N equals L minus A. Net price is the list price minus whatever the amount of discount. But here we have the value of N. Value of N is 120.06. Amount of L, value of L is 174 minus A. So this is nothing but A is 174 minus. So we have the calculator. We got 53.94. Here is the amount of discount. The third is, what is the exact single rate of discount? What do we need to find? The single rate of discount. Here we have a series of discounts, 16, 2 by 3, 10 and 8, right? We need to find the single rate of discount. Be very careful. To find the net price, when we have more than one rate of discounts, we use this formula, L 1 minus T1, 1 minus T2, 1 minus T3. But if you have to find the single rate of interest, the formula is D equals 1 minus, same brackets, 1 minus T1, 1 minus T2, 1 minus D3. Just we have the value of D1, D2 and D3 back there. 1 minus D1 was 50 over 300. 1 minus D2 was 10 over 100. This is 10. And D3 was 8 over 100. So now solve everything. We have the calculator. 1 minus, I can plug in whole thing at once in my calculator. If you want to do it step by step, go ahead. But this is very simple. So I got 0.31, but it says the exact single rate of discount. Rate should be in percent, so we will convert this into percent by times it with 100. So this will give me 31%. So the exact single rate of discount is 31%. Exact single rate of discount or equivalent rate of discount, same thing. So that's all we have in first exercise. Net price, list price, amount of discount, rate of discount, then net price when we have series of discounts, and the single equivalent rate of discount when we have the series of discounts. Okay,